Peekaboo boxing lesson number 2. Today's focus is going to be getting on the inside and unleashing 2 different inside 4-punch combination. Now let's begin. First, let's review the Cas Damato Peekaboo boxing punch numbers. So the first one's going to be the jab, which is the number 7. Then the number 2 is going to be either your cross or your rear hook, depending on the range. All right, if I'm farther away, I can throw the straight right hand. When I'm closer to my opponent, I can throw the hook. The number 3 is going to be the left uppercut to the head. The number 4 is going to be the right uppercut to the head. The left hook is the number 1. The number 6 is going to be either a right hook to the body or, depending on your distance, a straight right to the body. And then number 5 is going to be a left hook to the body. And the last one is going to be the number 8, which is the body jab. That is a quick review of the punch numbers Cas Damato developed. The first inside combination that we're going to work is going to be a 6, 5, 2, 1. This is a close quarter combination, which means you got to be closer to your opponent on the inside or in the pocket. So once again, it's going to be a 6, 5, 2, 1. If I go to the heavy bag, I got to be closer, right? I'm not going to do this combination way out here. Okay, that's where my straight punchers are going to work. I got to be closer to the bag. All right, I'm going to get down in my good peekaboo stance with a good bend in my knees. I'm going to fire the 6, 5, 2, 1, just like climbing a ladder. Okay, 6, 5, 2, 1. And then remember, after your last punch, you're going to move your head. You're either going to bob and weave or you can slip side to side. So on the inside, I'm going to drop down, 6, 5, 2, 1, move my head. Okay? Or 6, 5, 2, 1, I can move side to side. That is the first inside combination that we're working on in today's lesson. The second inside combination is going to be the mirror image of the one we just did. So it's going to start with the 5, 6, 1, 2. Again, 5, 6, 1, 2. Remember, when you're throwing body shots, don't leave your head up. If you're leaving your head up, you're going to expect to get counterpunched. I want to get down, a good crouch, drop down when I throw those body shots. 5, 6, 1, 2. Again, 5, 6, 1, 2. And then after my last punch, I can move my head either side to side or bob and weave. Okay, on the heavy bag, I'm going to get closer, remember? I'm going to start 5, 6, 1, 2. Move my head. Okay? So you do want to have some hand speed. You want to rapid fire this combination, but still have some pop behind it. Okay? For the sake of demonstration, I'm just going slow so you can see the technique. So when I get on the inside, I drop down, 5, 6, 1, 2, move my head. That is the second combination in today's lesson. Now I'm going to show you some tactics to go from the outside to get close to your opponent so you can fire these 2 combinations. So the first thing you're going to work on the outside is the jab. And remember, you have the different jabs. You got the standard, you got the inside up jab, you got the outside down jab, and you got the body jab. Okay? And then you got the double jabs, working your head movement and your double jab. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use a good solid standard jab and then move my head as I step in to get close to the heavy bag or my opponent. My goal is to get in close and to get my head offline to one side or the other. So we're going to use a good jab. I'm on the outside. I drive off my rear foot. Keep my chin down, my hands up, bite down on the mouthpiece. I drive in off that rear foot. Okay, with the jab, you see I got closer. All right, one more time, I step in. Standard jab. Now I'm going to move my head either left or right to cut the angle to get off line of my opponent. All right, so as I step in with the jab, shift to this side or slip. Or I can jab my way in, step in, get my head off to this side. Okay, so I can use my head slips side to side to cut that outside angle on my opponent. The next way I can do it off the jab is using the bob and weave. So I can step in with the standard jab, step again, bob and weave to this outside position. Now I'm primed and ready to launch my combination. Or I can do the opposite side. I can step in with the jab, roll in this side, and I'm ready to fire my combinations. Also, I can do a combination of jab, slips, or bobbing and weaving. For instance, I can jab, slip, weave in. Now I got this outside position to the side. I can jab, slip, roll my way in. Now I got this outside position. The last way is we're going to use a quick double jab to get close, and then I can move my head to one side or the other. So I'm here, and I got here, all right? It's okay if you get sandwiched a little bit. You get crowded, because in peekaboo, you get used to working on the inside, all right? So go to the other side, double jab, and I'm here in this prime position. Now, let's add those two different combinations to the movement. So the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to step in jab, step again on the slip, cut the outside angle. Here. Now I can go, since I'm on this side, I'm going to start my combination with the 5 or left hook to the body. Body, body, head, head, move my head. Okay? So I'm doing it again. I step in, a hard jab, cut that angle. I'm going to go 5, 6, 1, 2, move my head. Side to side. All right? Now I'm going to use the jab and go to the other side and do the other combination. So I step in, here, move my head. Okay? It's okay to go slow to work your technique. Don't sacrifice technique for speed. Okay? You want to have a smooth balance between power and speed. Okay? So let me give you an example. Let's say I jab and I get my way in and I just do hand speed. Okay? That's pretty, that might look good to the judges, but is it really doing any kind of effect? Is that really punching with bad intentions? Right? You got to find a balance between speed and power. So let me show you. Here, I got the hand speed and the power by putting my explosive body weight into each punch. So just a quick review. We're going to use the different setups to get close to your opponent before firing those two combinations. So now I'm going to use head movement to get close. I'm going to slip, roll in, move my head. Maybe I'll go to the other side. Maybe I'll go slip, roll in, boom, 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 move my head. So any combination off the jab or head movement, you're going to work your way in to get one of those outside angles before you launch your combination. Okay. What you don't want to do is walk straight in with your head up. All right? Most boxers are pretty slick. You get someone who's experienced, you will start walking towards them, they'll just lighten you up with counter punches. Okay? That's why you got to move your head. If you're going to pressure your opponent to get close, you got to move your head or do a combination of the jab and moving your head. So that is Peekaboo Boxing Lesson number 2. Have a good day.